All right, welcome back to the channel. I wasn't going to make another video today, but I did see this. Let me put the percent up here. Following Trump's unveiling of new controversial, I don't know why it's controversial. Like, why? I don't want to get too political, but I don't understand why it's all right for other countries to do tariffs, but if one party in this country does tariffs, terrible thing. If the other party did tariffs, oh, that makes sense. You know, whatever. It's kind of like burning down Tesla's. That makes sense. Originally scheduled to start on April 9th with the pre-orders, Nintendo representatives. I love how they can manage to do this so they can mark up their prices, but when they're asked about move the prices down, they can't manage to do any kind of press release for that. Makes sense, right? As such, it's likely we will see a sizable increase in the console's price before it is relisted. You already have the system here. Like, if this thing is launching on June 5th, it's already in the country. Like, sorry. I feel like there's so many things going into the Switch 2 thing. It's just almost becoming a political thing. Pre-orders for Nintendo Switch 2 in the U.S. will not start April 9th, 2025 in order to assess the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions. Nintendo will update timing at a later date. The launch date of June 5th, 2025 is unchanged. You know why that is? Because the systems are already here. So I don't like, they're already here. How are you going to pay tariffs on them now? Unless there's something I'm missing. But I've done a lot of shipping over my life, a lot. And once the product is in the country, it's not like a retroactive tariff that's going to be getting charged to the person buying it from you. Nintendo's latest console has already been the subject of scrutiny and more than a few jokes due to its $450 price tag and the cost of its upcoming first-party titles. Following its reveal, Mario Kart World made headlines in Nintendo's priciest game that doesn't include a physical accessory, and yet it seems like prices will only go up from here. For months now, experts have speculated that President Trump's proposed tariffs would have significant ramifications for the video game industry. Analyst Daniel Ahmad of Nico Partners stated that Nintendo is likely to feel the impact of tariffs on places like Vietnam and Japan, where many Switch 2 units are produced. MST financial analyst David Gibson told FT that Nintendo had already shipped more than 350,000 Switch 2 units to the U.S. back in January in an attempt to get ahead of tariffs. Exactly what I just said. It was also previously speculated by Piers Harding Rolls of Ampere Analysis that a Switch 2 price increase in 2026 might be on the table if tariffs persist. I think they're already overcharging for this system, and now they're just trying to find a way of charging more because the tariffs on Vietnam, Cambodia, and Japan really were not that high. I mean, if you look at, I'm trying not to get political, but I am that kind of person. 700% tariff on rice from Japan to America, and Japan has some really high tariffs for us. China has some really high tariffs. Canada, like, this is not news. We have been dealing with these tariffs going to other countries for years now. Nintendo would need to spend billions to open a factory in the U.S. Ahmad said it's probably take 4 to 5 years. This is what needs to happen. This is the beauty of tariffs. Jobs in the country that you live in. Imagine that. We are probably the biggest consumer of Nintendo products outside of Japan. I don't feel bad for them at all. Sorry, I just don't. Like, You know, Apple said they're going to spend $500 billion on opening facilities in America, American jobs. Sorry. Like, I'm not hopping on this bandwagon, like, oh, let's hate Trump because blah, 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 because, we've been getting it in the ass for how many decades now. I think I get so irritated by this is because where I grew up, we got hit with jobs getting offshored, and I saw the devastation that it can cause. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Try not to get political. I don't even care anymore. I'm so sick of hearing about poor, blah, blah, blah. Trump is bad, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, the other side of the political party wants to sell our entire country to China. I don't want to hear about this bullshit anymore. I'm tired of it. Anyway, if you can hear that, it's my neighbor who doesn't know what a volume button is on his stereo. I'll talk to you in the next video. I mean, we'll see what happens with this. I had already kind of washed my hands of getting a Switch 2 until they can prove that they actually are going to have games that are worthwhile. Again, like, I love Mario Kart. I was actually just watching the Treehouse after I made my last video, and I'm like, man, that Mario Kart looks really good. It doesn't look $80 good. Sorry, it just doesn't, Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next one. Anyway, comments, questions, not questions, but comments, whatever. I'm sure if people actually watch this one, it'll get unique in the comments section. But what are you going to do? Anyway, talk to you in the next one.